Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a Bitcoin update. Now, tomorrow I have a very exciting video for you on Wyckoff Re-Accumulation. We're going to be looking at that. But today, I've got a very exciting video for you discussing the recent price developments and discussing Bitcoin crossing and the cryptocurrency market in general, crossing over the major levels necessary to determine that we are back in a safe position. We do have literally one more roadblock ahead, and it is right on top of where we are right now. So we're not completely out of the woods yet, but we've done a lot of the good things we needed to do, as mentioned yesterday. I posted a video just 17 hours ago detailing that we would likely see this breakout. That was down at 58, 57K, somewhere like that. We saw the breakout, it has occurred, and we're going to dive into everything today, looking into specifically, is it time to reaccumulate or add to your current positions? That's the big question people care about. So let's keep it short and sharp, and we'll leave the in-depth stuff for tomorrow. Now, first of all, you may be interested in my second channel. It's called JS Quinn on YouTube. The link is down below. Not 100% sure what exactly the type of content I'll post on there yet is going to be, but it's going to be something related to history, psychology, philosophy, politics. So go ahead and check it out if you're interested. And one more thing quickly, the Bitcoin and BingX exchanges, both are global non-KYC exchanges, which is a big bonus in today's environment with all the KYC regulation going on. They're both very low in trading fees, and with my link down below exclusively, you can get a 5,500 USDT bonus on Bitcoin and 4,000 on BingX, as well as a guaranteed 15% trading fee discount for life. So go ahead and do that, secure a good exchange, and get those bonuses with my links down below. Let's get into the content straight away. Right, so we know very well that 61K was the critical level. If we go to the monthly chart, we can see it very clearly. From 61K, which is the highest close we saw on the monthly chart from 2021, extending that right across, it formed the macro support zone. And so we know that 61K was not only a critical level, but it was the monthly chart level, right? The basis for 61K being the critical support zone on medium term that you can see in this third upper green line, where I'm circling points in which we bounce off that price region. That basis was formed via monthly candle closes. And so the fact that we've gotten back above 61K is a good sign, because it means in 16 days when we see the monthly candle, it's very likely we'll see that monthly candle above the 61K level and maintaining the overall macro structure. So it's good news in general. And it's also good news because not only have we seen a break back above 61K, we've also seen a break above this critical descending wedge formation that I was looking at for a very long period of time, right? For the last couple of weeks, I've been looking at it. We've broken that wedge to the upside. We've seen a massive breakout there, a surge in volume from the breakout, a perfectly normal, perfectly valid breakout to the upside. It's no surprise. We discussed yesterday while we were still within the wedge that everything looked good and primed for a breakout. And, hours later, just a few hours from posting that video, we saw that breakout. Not only a breakout from the wedge, but also a breakout, an unconfirmed breakout to be fair, but a breakout of the descending channel formation on the daily chart RSI, a channel formation that stemmed backwards from February 2024, okay? So a channel that's 5 months old here. Big breakouts all across the board. And ever since we broke this red line on the daily chart RSI, those breakouts looked pretty likely to occur. Not only did those breakouts occur, but those breakouts occurred after a perfect bottom, right? You can't really get better than this. A perfect bottom on an ascending support line, stemming backwards from 2019, okay? Cutting through the price action of the 2021 bull market. You see the first retest being in 2019. In fact, you could even go ahead if you're on the daily chart and take this line further back and say it stems from 2018, because there are perfect retests back there. So let's go ahead and call it a 6-year ascending support line. Ever since its first retest, it acted as a critical level, right? Forming resistance here in 2020, we broke it to the upside. We entered it altcoin season immediately. We tested it for support and found the bottom during the massive correction during 2021. Forming the basis through which we were able to bounce back to the upside and form the actual all-time high at 69K. Before breaking down into a bear market, we held it for support. We broke down into a bear market after that. During the ETF hype, it acted as the very top of the ETF hype before the sell the news correction. And once we managed to get back above that level, it acted as a support zone, leveraging before the biggest weekly candle close we saw in literally years on Bitcoin. So this is a level of which you can't even really overstate the majorness of, right? It's just such a critical level, and it's a level that we held, and we found the low perfectly on the breakdown from 61K down to 53K. That literally marked the bottom. And immediately we saw, upon that bottom being marked, the wedge formation forming, the channel formation forming on the RSI, all these good things. And we thought, it's not over yet, right? And this has led me into my kind of overarching current thesis, which is I still kind of believe, or it's back on the table at least, right? I don't really know for sure. It's kind of hard to know, but it's back on the table that the 4-year cycle could be in play. It's back on the table that we could be seeing a regular 4-year cycle top in late next year. It's also not even completely off the table that we could be seeing something different, a left translated cycle. And the reason being is because we've only seen a slight deviation here, right? We only needed to hold on to indicators such as bull market support band and pi cycle, center lines, etc. We only really dropped below those indicators for 10 days. So is this a deviation? It's actually very, very difficult to say. I don't think we'll know until we have further price developments. If we go ahead, and this is what I will say, if we go ahead and break the all-time high, right, within the next few weeks, yeah, okay, I'm pretty sure the 4-year cycle is still the unlikely scenario. But if we take longer, and we drag out, we take our time, then it becomes more likely, in my opinion, that the 4-year cycle is back on the table, because we are still significantly ahead of schedule for the 4-year cycle. So the longer the consolidation takes, the more on track we're getting, right, to the 4-year cycle. Right now, we're still about 100 days ahead of schedule. So we really need to take a breather if we want to connect, right, to the traditional cyclical structures. But right now, if we're just talking about a medium-term price action and medium-term price action in general, we're looking pretty good, right? Now, I want to say something though, it's all well and good sitting here and saying we're mega bullish. We're not really yet. We do still have a couple of roadblocks we need to cross. For example, on the total cryptocurrency market cap, we still have not broken upwards from its RSI downtrend. That is a bit of a red flag showing that we are still at resistance here. The same thing is true of Ethereum. Ethereum has not yet broken above its major resistance zone in red, which formed the support and also resistance back here in April. We've not broken that yet. We've got a descending resistance line in yellow that will mark that breakout. And Bitcoin as well is yet to break above its local high. So it formed a local high around this 63.5k price region. I'm circling a few levels, zones where that level has been very important. Okay, that's a pretty important level that we need to break above. If we're going to say, oh, we're back at an upwards trend and everything's all good, we need to be able to actually be in an upwards trend. And right now we're not. I mean, we're very clearly still in a downwards trend on a medium-term time frame. If we break this high, come back down and flip it for support, okay, yes, cool. Then we are back in the clear 100%. But there's no doubt in my mind that the more likely scenario here is that we do that, right? The charts look good. They look bullish. There is a significant degree of strength here. Have we completely crossed the final hurdle? Not necessarily. We do pretty much need to break that 63k level, 63.4. Because that is a level that is showing us on a cross-chart analysis. We're cross-checking between other charts. That's a level that's very important, right? Because if we break that level for Bitcoin, we're going to be breaking that level for Ethereum, and we're going to be breaking that level for the total cryptocurrency market cap as well on the RSI. So just a little bit more power is needed here to justify buying, in my opinion. I still would not be buying here. If you were going to buy, and this is what I said yesterday, buy on the breakout, right? But now that we've seen the breakout and we're already at the immediate level of resistance, if you're talking about macro bags, you'd probably be best served just waiting a little bit more, waiting for another daily candle close and see what happens here. And then you can stack to your already held positions. And even the total 3, which is the altcoin market cap, is in a very similar situation. Okay, just not yet above where it needs to be, facing bull market support band for resistance, just like what it faced on the 29th of June before that big correction downwards. So again, just not yet where we need to be, but showing a significant degree of strength nevertheless. In tomorrow's video, I will be discussing something very interesting. It is the Wyckoff potential for the Wyckoff Re-Accumulation pattern. So I'll look into that in depth tomorrow, tell you what I think about that. But I'm going to leave that for tomorrow because I do want to see, before I discuss anything like that, the actual confirmation first. And then we can get into following this on a step-by-step structure. Now, a quick little note, if we are to follow this pattern, realistically, we should be seeing a little drop downwards here in an inverted head and shoulders pattern, right? So that's if we're going to follow Wyckoff, but we'll discuss that more tomorrow. Guys, I want to thank you for watching the video. I think I got through everything I needed to get through in a swift and concise time frame. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Again, go ahead and check out the exchanges, Bitcoin Exchange, Bing X Exchange, rewards and bonuses down below, global non-KYC. Importantly though, go ahead and check out the VIP group on Telegram. If you want to trade altcoins with me on Telegram, I post altcoin trading signals 4 times a week, they have an historical 78.39% win rate, right? That's over the course of around 24 months, roughly, of trading results. So very extensive trading data history, very extensive track record, all transparent, very profitable track record. And I'm offering you that Telegram group for $365 USD until April next year. Not only will you get the trading signals, you're also getting 24/7 group chat access. That's a great price and great value in general. So go ahead and do it if you're interested. You can sign up on Telegram. And then we have, of course, the Become a Trader 10-unit course. Who would I be if I'm not teaching you how to trade? That's why we've got TA education for a very decent value, right? So we've got 30 hours of content here for much lower prices than you're getting anywhere else in this YouTube kind of crypto sphere, right? I've done extensive market analysis on what people are charging, what they're offering, and they're not offering anything near what this course is offering for anywhere near the price. So check it out. It's actually on sale right now. If you want to learn how to trade, that's where you can do it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you tomorrow.